All right, hold on a second. Let me get this set up on my computer and post it on Discord. I apologize if you hear talking in the background. My brother was talking amongst himself to his friends. Nothing new. On Discord. Alright, it could take a while before anyone gets here because, well, yeah. Because for Green Ethan, he was struggling to find it last time, which I don't blame him. I've been there where I've struggled to find my own live streams if I recall. And Ashton and Purple Ethan may not see this right away, so it could be a while before we get people in here, but we just gotta be patient. All right. Ashton's online, but I don't know if he's gonna see the message. I'm probably just gonna wait until people start coming in. Here, I'm gonna pop up chat, or yeah, pop out chat. All right. It's working, right? Let me see if I can hear myself. Okay. Let me get this set up on my computer and post it on Discord. All right, good. All right. Hold on. All right. Sorry. I'm waiting. Hold on. All right. I don't know if I'm even gonna get messages popping up like this. Yeah. I'm just gonna wait for a little bit, and I don't know if anyone is here because I paused my video and then I have the pop out chat on, so yeah. I may go ahead and get started because it's just going to be boring waiting. I would tell Ashton, but I feel I don't want to take over his area. I did post in my channel. Go ahead and get started because it's just going to be boring. All right, let's get started. I think people are thinking, oh, she's just sitting there with her phone menu on. So maybe it'll help to get started. Let's get started. Yeah, Green Ethan has also, like I said, Green Ethan has also struggled to get it to show up no matter how many times he refreshes. So he could be in that situation again. You never know. Because YouTube is a freaking joke nowadays, let me tell ya. Oh, hello, the wheat greatness. Okay, good. So the chat is working. I was worried that the chat, that people were chatting, but it wasn't showing up. All right. So someone's here. That's good. Hopefully Ashton and the two Ethans can join. There were no comments before me, so I am the first. Yeah, I'm waiting on some people though, especially Green Ethan. Ashton and Purple Ethan is kind of a hit or miss, but Green Ethan said that he'll be available to come here. He just sometimes gets caught up in other stuff, number one and number two, like I said, sometimes it doesn't show for him, the live stream. He said that he was having that problem when I did my Wingeria To Go live stream. Hold on, I keep doing atomic wings. I need to do barbecue wings. Clover's gonna get mad. There we go. Yeah, they get so impatient sometimes. Grrr. And some of the stickers are just inane. They're insane and they're inane. I think I would talk to Ashton because he seems a bit bored, but I don't want to feel like I'm forcing people to join. I mean, I want them to join, but I also don't want them to think I'm like I don't want people to feel like I'm forcing them, so I'm kind of in a predicament here. Predicament. All right. Sorry for the wait. I'm thinking right now. I'll try posting it in another channel. Or another server even. I feel uncomfortable posting links in his server, so I'll just do, or in his area, so I'll just do it in the server just him and I are in. Alright. Perfect. Maybe not perfect, but it's a good way to go about things. I could also just post it in the main chat, but I'll have a channel for it. Alright. I am so confused right now. Oh, Green Ethan! Hello! Glad you can make it. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. I just played through the first day, but I've had the game paused for most of the time so I can see if so I can wait on people and whatnot. Oh, or Purple Ethan's online. All right, I'm gonna do the same. Sorry for the wait, Green Ethan. I just want to see if I can get Ashton and Purple Ethan in here since they seem to be available. I'm good. I'm just confused about some stuff. Alright, you know what? Screw it. I'm sending Purple Ethan my channel. Sometimes he'll, I don't know. Okay. Hold on. Let me send a message to Purple Ethan, then I'll talk a little bit about it. Sorry for the wait. It's a pain in the ass to send to link channels with emojis. Hold on. Let me see here. General. Hold on. Da, 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 da. Sorry for the wait. I'm sorry. There we go. Good God. All right. I'll start playing. I'm boring myself to death. All right. So back on Sunday, my mom texted me. She was asking me. She was asking me like, how I was. Same old. And then I told her I was good. I mean, it was a short message, but I wasn't like ignoring her or being rude to her. And then she gets all sad, and then like I go to sleep because I sent that message when I was sleepy because I didn't really get much sleep the night before because my sleep schedule has been fucked up. So I send the message, I take a nap, and then I wake up to see my mom, like, acting all weird on me. Like, she sends a message saying okay with the, the 3 periods, like this. And then she sends this emoji. Hold on. Let me see if I can even find it. Okay, right here. But she doesn't bother to give me any context. Like, what? Like, speak up. Like, what's wrong? Like, I think she was upset for either 2 things. Either she was sad that I didn't give her a full-fledged response, or she was sad because she misses me. Which, I mean, if it's the former, I mean, that's what people seem to think it was. People think it was the first one. Because, like, I talked to Ashton about it. He thinks it was because, like, we all know how high maintenance she can be. Yes, it is odd. I don't get it. I was so freaking confused when I woke up from my nap and I saw the texts. And either that or, like, which I wouldn't doubt it because, like I said, my mom has been known to be high maintenance, and she expects me to just wait on her hand and foot and give her a respond with full-fledged texts when I just don't always have the capacity to do so. And the other was that she probably misses me, so she was probably sad, showing that she misses me. That could have been the other thing. Or maybe she herself isn't feeling well. That's just confusing. Yeah, that's true. She could have. But she needs to learn, I mean, if it has to do with me, then yeah, she should keep it to herself. But if it's just something like, she misses me, or she, like, just isn't feeling well for whatever reason, then she needs to learn to speak up. It's funny, she expects me to send longer texts, yet look how she's being herself. I mean, I know I may seem hypocritical because, I don't. I am. I'm upset with her for. I get upset with her for expecting me to send longer texts, yet I'm expecting her to send longer texts, but this is different. She's just high maintenance. Me, I'm just asking for an exclamation, and I was hoping I would get one this week, but nope. Luckily, I don't know. I haven't really overheard any of the issue being passed on to my dad or my brother at least, but I don't know. I'm just worried, and like it goes deeper than this. We've always just had a complicated relationship. You know, I feel like she can be extremely insensitive and ignorant when it comes to certain aspects about me. An example is being basically what the whole text and calling situation ties into. You know, I struggle to make conversation a lot of the times. And it can even be a bigger struggle to, you know, keep up. Like, it's a struggle to start conversations and to maintain conversations. And she just doesn't for me to, you know, do that. And she just doesn't get that. She's also extremely unsensitive about my sensory issues. Like, I remember she would get mad at me back when I was in school for being afraid of fire drills. Out of school, I would understand, because why would I spend my time worrying about something that I don't have to deal with anymore? But this was back when I was in school, so this was back when I still had to deal with them. It's not like we choose to ignore everyone all the time. There are days where we just don't feel like it. We can't expect conversation. We just have them as they happen. Exactly. And it's not like I was ignoring her. I may not have sent a full, a whole detailed response, but I wasn't completely ignoring her either. And, like, there are times where I do ignore her, but it's not on purpose. We just have different sleep schedules, you know. Sometimes my sleep schedule gets fucked up, and sometimes she has certain sleep schedules. So sometimes she'll text me, "Oh, Ashton, I'm glad you can make it." Whoa. I could see that you were bored and still had time before dinner, so I'm glad you could make it. It's a shame it's taking so long, though. Yeah. But that's another thing. Sometimes my mom will try to text me when I'm asleep, and I feel like she thinks I'm ignoring her, but that's not necessarily the case. I'm just sleeping at the time. yeah, Ashton and Purple Ethan already know about the situation. Yeah, Purple Ethan know about the situation. But yeah, and my mom would also force me to wear makeup and earrings at times, like, and I don't know, sometimes, maybe I'm being dramatic, but sometimes I feel very uncomfortable maintaining a relationship with someone who put me through very uncomfortable situations. I'm happy we got organized clothes, though. Thank God. Shopping for holidays is going to be more fun and easier now. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I did struggle a lot of the times when it was a new holiday. And, like, I tried to find my favorite dresses, but it was just so hard for me. So I'm glad they did an overhaul with that. I remember you saying that she threatened to sneak earrings in your earrings while you were younger. Yeah. That might have just been a joke, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not the type of person to joke with shit like that. And yes, I get it. She misses me and my brother, but I hate to use this excuse because it is extremely insensitive in a lot of cases, but it's just a part of life. I don't blame you. She doesn't live with us anymore, but we do have to visit her at times, so it's one of those things that just sticks with you. Yeah, plus, when my mom puts it near my face and, like, it's hard to explain, but it feels uncomfortable having stuff near my face. And I have tried and I would try to explain, and she just would not care. But yeah, and like I said, like, she needs, like, it's a part of life, for parents to not see their children as often as they used to. Her and my dad are divorced, me and my brother are grown, and it's really hard for me and my mom to find something that we connect on. She has her interests, I have mine. We're on the opposite sides of the social spectrum. She loves to wear jewelry and makeup, and I do not, which would be okay, but which would be okay if she wouldn't force it on me. I remember she claimed, but I never forced you to wear that stuff on Mother's Day. Yup, I remember too. I mean, it was nice finally talking to her about all that shit, but yup, she doesn't even remember. They warned me why it was sensitive and scary, and I said, but they assumed I wasn't scared. God, they still hammer on me for that incident a year ago. Ooh! Purple Ethan, alright. I'm glad you can make it this time. And yeah, Green Ethan, no offense to your parents, but I feel like they're a bit hypocritical because they take pedophilia very seriously, it seems, so they shouldn't get mad at you for being sensitive about it. But yep, that's my mom. Like, she's been known to give excuses for her actions. I don't even want to get into some of them, but because they're bad. But yeah, one of them that I don't mind sharing is the whole, oh, I never did this, I never did that. Yep, time flies, Green Ethan. Other than that, though, Mother's Day was a really good day. I finally got a lot of stuff off my chest. Plus, you surprised me with that piece of art, Ashton. I just wish that conversation with my mom would have gone a little bit better. I mean, it went okay, but just that particular part could have gone better. I get they're trying to protect me, but they don't include this too soon. Exactly. Honestly, unless a person is acting suspicious, they should... I can maybe understand monitoring your kids and stuff, but they shouldn't completely pull them away from their older friends as long as they're not doing anything suspicious. Yes, it's for my bio mom. You had me fooled. Yeah, I don't really like helicopter parents. Like, I can understand wanting to protect their kids and making sure, like, they're hanging out with the right people or at the right places or whatever, but some people just go way too overboard with it. Both on Mother's Day and your birthday. Helicopter parents, shaking my motherfucking head. Yeah, you tricked me, Ashton. You said that art style was just for you, but you were just... saying that so I wouldn't order it and you can do it for my birthday. Agree, not to mention tiger parents are also annoying to deal with. Yep, they just don't understand that everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. Like, a lot of parents are just, like, they just expect you to be good at everything, but that's just not how life works. I was doing a bit of trolling. Yep. Your reaction on Mother's Day and your birthday got me when you realized you've been fooled. Oh, screw you, Tony. You're so impatient. Plus, another thing that pleasantly surprised me on my birthday was you making me multiple gifts. That was another thing that got me. That too. Yep, you made 5. Not helicopter parents. They are trusting and more now. It's just, I don't like how they handled with digging through everything when they found out about you guys. Exactly. But I am glad that they are starting to trust you more. But yeah, how they handled the situation back in January 2022. It was a bit far, but I am glad that they are starting to become a bit more chill. Oh, forgot about Rhonda. The closer. I just hope you have more freedom when you're 18 in terms of getting online. Me too, Ashton. Hell, I may be 25, but I still get anxiety about getting in trouble for certain things. Like getting cavities or something. I'm excited. I know I talk about this way all the fucking time, but Tony was pissed when he served him wings because he once again isn't ready to announce the release date. Mac's happy because he's sorting things out and getting things ready. But yeah, I know I talk about this all the time, but I cannot freaking wait until we all have our own places. It may take a little bit for me because, I still need to learn some life skills and learn how to do some things on my own. Plus, there's just some other stuff that I probably need to get figured out first, but yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm not saying I'm gonna avoid my family, but it will be nice once we have more space and between each other and all that good stuff. Oh, right. You're going to be 18. I know damn well, even when I become an adult this year, I'm still going to worry about a lot of stuff. Oh. Yeah. Even if you're just living, even if you're still living with parents, you have to deal with a lot of shit from society, maybe. If I do room with my friend in the future, I honestly hope it's a small house we live in rather than an apartment, if we can. Yeah, that's the shitty thing about an apartment, because you have to, live with other people. Not in the same, room, but you know what I mean. you have to deal with people like above you or below you, beside you, depending on where you are. Like it's better to have your own house. That way you don't have to like be quiet for other people, and you don't have to worry about those people disturbing you. You have a lot more freedom when it comes to that stuff. Same. I'm not going to avoid my family. I love them, and I know they love me. I'm still going to keep a close relationship with them. But once I'm 18, I should be able to keep in touch with you. Yeah, exactly. And same with me. Like, I'm gonna make. I'm gonna. Depending on like how things are, I'm gonna maybe hopefully see my dad and my brother on some occasions, depending on the circumstances. Maybe my mom too, if she lives closer to us, and if she can learn not to be so stressful, then I'll even visit her regularly. But it is going to be nice to have our own space. I'm honestly only going to text my quote-unquote mom when wishing her a certain holiday. Yeah, I don't blame you, Ashton. That's another thing, too. I don't want to have a close contact with her. Yeah, like, I don't blame you. I'm extremely skeptical about having one with my mom in the future. Oh, I also found out one of my real life friends may be toxic. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, Ethan. But yeah, that's another thing too, is I struggle to initiate conversations, so the only times I'll like text her first is like for, like you said, certain holidays. I don't want to have a close contact with her since you know my deal, dead ass. Oh, and guess what? What, Purple Ethan? That's another thing too. I hate it when society expects us to just cherish our mothers or whatever. Like, they don't understand what some people's situations are like. In middle March, I'm probably going to go to New Jersey, as I got invited to my younger cousin's high school play for Mean Girls. Interesting. I remember you went to Texas in 2020, but unfortunately, Texas is big, so the chances of us meeting were very slim. But yeah, I don't blame you. That's the deal with me and my mom. Like, she's very high maintenance, whereas I like to keep to myself. Like, we seriously clash in that regard. But I heard she dyed one of my friend's hair. And my friend was 17, 18 now. They're a senior in high school right now, and this friend is 19 right now. And she accused my friend of touching her, but they were 17. Good God. On the floor, and the 19-year-old was the one dyeing their hair. Oh boy. Well, if I ever get into the Air Force as a pilot and stationed at San Antonio, we might have a chance of meeting. Yeah, I don't live in San Antonio, but I do live a few hours from there. She also forces me to text my other family members too. Oh, God. She needs to understand that not all of us are social people. Your mom and my mom both. That's not as likely as you think, Purple Ethan. Plus, I'm sure your mom and his mom would be skeptical. But later on, I do hope all four of us can meet. Obviously, I know that won't be for a while, but I'm just saying. Agreed. Yeah. No offense, Purple Ethan and Ashton, but I'm honestly very skeptical about you guys meeting in real life right now. I think it would be better for you guys to wait in the future. That way Purple Ethan can have a chance to improve upon himself. And that way we can all meet in real life. Hell, imagine if we all visited Wichita, West Texas, Washington State, or New Jersey. I don't feel like traveling that far, but I think we should all go to all come to West Texas if possible in the future. It is still crazy when you find out a friend is toxic. First Piss, Coco, one of my other friends in real life. I know the long list of weirdos you guys have had. Yup. Like I also said earlier, I love to buy Sugar Fire candies for you all. Aw, thank you, Ashton. And Purple Ethan will be in the Air Force. I will be an author. Green Ethan will be his own author. And Ashton will either be an animator, astronomer, musician, baker, or visual novelist. The blue raspberry whales I'm getting are delicious. Yes, they are. Well, I've never had Sugar Fina, but I have had other blue raspberry candy. Or what if we all visited Disney World? I would want to fly if we did visit Disney World. I would want to fly because it's just too long of a drive. And don't worry, I'll leave alone the Epcot ball. Good. And no putting watermelons in the sink either. It's usually the overly nice ones. You know they could be confiscating for something if they're being too nice. Not saying nice people are fake. It's just you can feel genuine kindness and friendship. Yeah. Visual novelist actually ties into game development, art, and music. So that's 3 jobs at once. Ooh, all right. I think I'm going to start with some children's books, and then later on I'll start publishing more advanced books because I feel like I could get in trouble for some of the topics that I cover in my more advanced books. Or let's hope your dad doesn't wreak havoc at the stadium like a lunatic if the Cowboys lose. Yeah, I remember you had some dreams about that. Him and Bubba take football very seriously. Yeah, I'm probably not going to play anymore. I think I'm just going to chat and talk to you guys. And real friendship is a feeling. I can't explain it, but it makes your heart happy. Exactly. Plus, if someone is constantly only doing nice things for you without having a genuine conversation or showing any other emotion, it's likely they're manipulating you. Yep. Just imagine me being in the same room as your dad and the Eagles or Lions are playing against the Cowboys. Oh god. I want to finish my universe and my designs completely before I start on anything major. Making a visual novel is currently my biggest goal. Ooh, alright. Yeah, it's better to get everything developed and designed first. Make things a lot easier. Also, as for the Disney thing, same. I'd rather go on a plane. Yeah, I freaking hate long-ass road trips. My main 3 books I want to publish first are gonna be introductory books for children. One is gonna be talking about having crushes on fictional characters. Another one will be about autism, and another one will be about kindness, friendship, and anti-bullying. But I'm still gonna work on my more advanced books as time goes on, because I love working on them. It releases all my pent up frustration with the world's ignorance and whatnot. Which I'm sure doing children's books will do the same, but the more advanced books have more detail and whatnot. Plus, you guys are real friends. Aw, thanks. I remember all the times we'd have long conversations with each other. When we were uncomfortable with something one of us did, only real friends have the commitment. Exactly. For my visual novel, I want to go in chronological order with the time certain stories of mine take place. Good idea. I like it when things are in chronological order. Otherwise, it could get confusing. Fake ones don't care. They only encourage your behavior or are just apathetic because they want something. Exactly. But we all had the guts to dig through the good and the bad. I wish my family would have seen that. Exactly. Hell, if I have to say the visual novel thing I planned ties especially into game developing and art/animation. So I'm definitely still achieving my dream job there. Ooh, that's good. Along with, writing, which is mine and Green Ethan's dream job, main dream job. tell, some people see my main art style look like sprites from games, so I've pretty much already got positive reception on that. It also confirms that I'm set there. Yeah, you could use that art style for it. I could probably help you, Ash. I know you have your big OCs and your lore, but I can help write music. I've been doing that for a while now. I only have 4 songs I really like that I've made. But it's fun writing both music and stories, plus my piano skills could help with your guitar ones. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. I would say I would collaborate with the writing part, but I want to focus on my own stuff because they're your OCs, you know? No one knows them like you do, you know? I won't have as much freedom. But you do have permission to use my lore if it ties into like your OCs. Like the shippings, the family, the friendships, the enemy ships. Ashton has such a unique art styles that he deserves to have his own art museum in his hometown or New York City. Aw, agreed. And Shauna's books would make a big sale on Amazon and some other bookstores. Aw, I hope so. Thank you, Purple Ethan. Speaking of, a couple of weeks ago, I figured out how to become an author on Amazon. I didn't sign up yet for the author part, but I did look into it. So there is that. Technically speaking, your universe is canon to mine. Yup, exactly. And hopefully GE gets a Nobel Prize once he becomes a scientist. I think his main dream job is also to be an author nowadays, but he's planning on going in a different direction towards me. Like, I want to write like self-help books and spread awareness. He said he wants to write teen fiction. Ulin. I would also love to hire voice actors. Ooh, that would be awesome. I'm guessing Ian and Cynthia both live in a New York City inspired city in your OC universe. Yep, they do. They sure do. And I imagine Icy living in a very, snowy and icy place before Orkia adopted him and Blanche. I'm freaking proud of how my planet is also turning out. Aw, I'm glad. But yeah, I would recommend waiting until you're ready to have a fandom on your hands because you may have to deal with OCX cannon shippers and self shippers to your OCs. So I would recommend waiting until later on down the road until you're ready for that. Agreed. Fandoms are crazy. But yeah, I know I've talked to you about it before, but yeah, I just want you to keep that in mind, Ashton. Something myself I do have to do is draw maps of how my countries look. However, it's pretty difficult to draw them out though, yeah. I've done theater camp for 2 years and I love acting. I'd love to voice act for you. Ooh! Plus, the good thing is that game developing can take a damn while. Years, in fact. By then, I could probably be ready. Exactly. Exactly. Did you see my chat messages of the April Fool's one-shot and my career ideas? I honestly just rather have my cities be original nowadays, but something like that. Yeah. Maybe. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I can't wait until I figure out how to publish books and whatnot. I can't freaking wait. I just love doing this. It's so comforting. It gives me a sense of hope, you know? I love writing. It's cathartic. It helps me to release frustrations and whatnot. Plus, I could help people, you know? I could alleviate ignorance. I could alleviate ignorance, and I could spread awareness. I could give people something to relate to, you know. I could help them to feel like they're not alone. They have them at the store chain called Wild Market, which sells products from all over the world. Interesting. Hell, my cousins are involved in my story, especially my oldest one. He even said he'd love to voice act as well. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I would love to. Yeah, and yeah, I love how our universes are technically related as well. Plus, we have a lot of shared ships. We have friendships and family and even enemy ships. It's very interesting. Hell, you know what would be interesting? Ooh! Tell me, what would be interesting? Spill, 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 spill. Making role plays on how certain ships met and how their confessions would go. Ooh, that is a good idea. That is so cute. Like canon ones. Ooh. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm actually thinking of some ideas for Grisilla and Mariah. I'm curious on the confessions part. Same here, because I like that stuff. Griselda and Mariah is what I'm thinking about right now. And I'm thinking of making Sally and Ace Comeback OC interesting. I'd love to hear some ideas. I'd honestly love to fully immerse and understand your OC world, Ash. Yeah, hopefully when you turn 18 and you can join Discord again, you'll have an easier understanding of it. It's just hard right now because you have to be cautious about certain things. But I feel like I never have been able to because of this whole cautious thing I gotta do. Hopefully I will one day. I'm sure you will. It'll just take time after you come back, because you may have to kind of study it all and look past old messages and have Ashton talk about stuff that he comes along with along the way. Ashton can confirm that I can do New York Hispanic, Australian, and Italian accents pretty well. Going through 4+ years of messages would be quite time consuming. Yeah, that too. Ashton can give you a rundown of some important stuff to know. I know I talk about dream jobs a lot, but it's just something I'm very passionate about. In fact, one of the books I'm planning on writing is a book about finding your dream job. Why not use my dream job to help other people find their dream job? Like, that seems like a good idea in my eyes. hope I can voice act and help you with music too. Ooh. Plus, it can be a good way to make some money. Plus, hell, I've changed some stuff from late 2022 when I started all out, and I still am. That means I'll be given info that's up to... Yeah, that's true, because some of the info, older info, may be outdated even now. Exactly. Oh, believe me, you have no idea how much stuff we all did last year. Oh my god, it's been crazy. Can you believe I'm gonna be 23 this year and Ashton's gonna be 18? Hey, don't forget about me! And Green Ethan. I'm gonna be 26, and I think Green Ethan's gonna be 17. Yeah, I prefer doing date of births because ages will always change, whereas date of births will just be the same. I just told you, silly, I'm gonna be 26. I'm gonna be 26. Originally, I went with the formula where my characters don't age, but I'm probably gonna scrap that, to be honest. I was 13. Yep, time flies by so fast. Way too freaking fast. I see. I forget most things sometimes, like Neptune. Yep. My main story is a war between the Duchess of the Sun and the Queen of the Moon. It's a lesbian enemies to lover story. Yep, I heard about that. I prefer the moon over the sun. The moon is my sun. I'm probably gonna end this soon. But if you guys have some other stuff you want to talk about first, feel free. The only OCs I don't intend on aging are the really old ones. And yeah, I may do the same. I'm probably gonna have my OCs be date of birth rather than ages. Anyway, I have to go. Got a prep band event. Alright, no worries. I'm probably about to end this anyway. How about a stream this time? Same week, same time next week. Ooh, alright. Minecraft is another one. I love Minecraft too. For the OST. Minecraft has the most beautiful music ever. I'm honestly more into Papa Louie than Metopia since the Paleteria. Wait, yeah, same here. I prefer to do live streams. That way I don't have to worry about storage space or getting a video ready beforehand. Anyway, I gotta go. It was fun. Bye, everyone. Alright, see you later, Green Ethan. What about Minecraft? Purple Ethan. Minecraft is beautiful. Yes. Yep. Alright. I think I'm gonna end this now, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Boy!